finding your horse and your horse finding you is really key to this.
Got an itch? Oh, on your face?
My name is Joyce Bell. I'm a social worker at the VA hospital. I work at a program called Veterans Enrichment Center, and our whole focus is helping veterans engage in something that's meaningful in their life beyond VA.
How do we join up with the horse? How do we work with the horse? How do we become one? Which is the goal. One has to be one with the animal for the animal to for both of you to be able to perform.
They're going to so enjoy this session.
Today is awesome. I have to say it's awesome because I've got tears in my eyes. Many things have been offered to Mr. Beach. So this is the one thing that caught his interest, the one thing. And this has just changed his world.
I was a little nervous about my confidence, but...
Okay, but what you know thus far, be confident in that.
We are the alphas. This is very, very, very important.
You ready? Pull back with that right rein. There you go.
That's it, Emma said.
Let's try it again.
It was wonderful. I was very, very afraid at the beginning, but we became one. You know, I could really tell that even though I had 3 people around me with the horse, I felt comfortable and I felt overjoyed. I enjoyed the ride, I enjoyed the horse, I enjoyed the coming together. It felt like because he let me ride him that we were a team.
I'm connected with a horse that's not so stupid, and he tells me a lot, and he listens to me. When he starts going off mentally, I can bring him back, and we stay focused together.
Do you feel your core being engaged, Charlie?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah. I feel my hips are moving with his.
Yeah, and also that your core is engaged. Your core is your core muscles, your stomach and your back are what holding you there in the position.
It brings out a different part of their being and trust. For some, it's just the physical movement when they're sitting on the horse. It works their core, their balance. So I think that's an answer. It's different for every single person that comes out here.
That's your relationship. You're not best friends because that doesn't work.
Okay.
He is your companion, and he can be your companion for life. And he'll take you. You'll ask him to go. You lead. He comes with you, and if he trusts you, he will take you to the ends of the world.
But it was really, really wonderful. I can't even begin to describe how wonderful it was. But it made me feel good and made me feel more adult than I usually feel.
Okay. Then I'll just leave it for a second. Is that okay? He tells me. They talk to us through their bodies, right? He's telling me it's okay. I trust you. Because you guys have mutual respect for each other, it allows you to work around her.
You know, you're starting. Everything is like aligning. You know, you know you're in the right spot. Right, Molly. Hey, sweet girl. Right, Molly.
And I knew it would change Charlie's. I knew it would be a perfect match for Charlie.
Come on, let me see. Give it to him. Come on.
That's right. Just let him go up now.
Okay, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Come on. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Thank
Thank you very
Charlie,
much, Doc.
That's it. You did it perfectly. Because
Okay.
as soon as he dropped like that, you released the pressure. Then because he did exactly what you asked him to do. And he was like, okay, Charlie, that's fine. I'm still relaxed. You know, you didn't drive me crazy.
They had a new term coming around, Vietnam and veterans in general, combat veterans. It's called moral injury. What happened in Vietnam what I allowed to happen was against my moral ethics. And when I came back, and to this day, I'm on a guilt trip. And I have a very hard time establishing relationships intimately. I'm so comfortable with this intimate relationship, there's not a question about it, whether I want to keep going with it, get more involved in it. I hope to sign on as a volunteer so I can stay with Ty, and not only Ty, but get to know the other horses too. I think Ty will always be my favorite. And I get a lot of respect from him and forgiveness. If I do something wrong, he lets me know. Then we move on. And he gets over it right away and comes back into the fold. And when I see him start doing something I don't care for, I let him know. And he responds. If I let him know in a proper manner, he responds, gets over it. It's a very intimate relationship that we're establishing here. It's not just horseback riding.
Just feel the hind end, Charlie. Feel that hind end coming through. There. And just let the body rock with it. Nice, relaxed up top.
I was trying to guide him.
Oh, the guiding? Yeah, that's next week's lesson. Don't get ahead of yourself now. Really getting for you to get comfortable on the horse, and a simple stop and a simple go. That's it. And release. There you go.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, every part of us working with horses is meditative.
Okay.
Because we have to be present.
With not something to anchor your recovery around, something that matters, you're left with a lot of emptiness and a lot of sense of being a wounded warrior versus having something that lifts my spirits, it's meaningful, that changes my outlook.
By doing those simple things.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But the horse likes them. They're simple to us, but the horse enjoys.
the horse enjoys it, and you're speaking the same language.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you're speaking horse, and you're listening to him.
Mm-hmm. Well, the brain surgery has kind of knocked a whole lot out of me, and there's lots of things I can't do that I used to be able to do, and now this is something that I couldn't do before, but now I can. So that's a growing thing. I'm getting the ability to do something else, which means that there may be even other things I can do. But this is something very, very special to me. And I hope that I'll be able to take the next course, and I hope that I'll be able to volunteer here, you know, and pick up the poop and do things like that, because I like it here. I like the horses, I like the people, I like everything about it.
That's it, Emerson.
Come on.
And that's it, perfect. You've taken that horse, and you told that horse that I'm the boss. But now I've taken you away from the herd by making you move around. But now I'm allowing you to come back to the herd. My job is done.
And this is about a relationship. You saw people connect. I saw people start from being nervous and scared and stiff to bodies relaxing and a worldview change. I mean,
No, it's like I didn't know big animals like this can be so sensitive and so soft and gentle. She just makes me feel soft and gentle like that.
I hoped it would work this well, and I think it has. To watch these people, the way they've matched up with these horses, it is, you know, chills every single time. And to hear the things that they tell you and that we hear them saying, it's like, it's why we're here. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Hagen, stop it.
and it's the horses that drew him here. And then it was the love and affection of the people here and the horses that has kept him coming back. Just absolutely changed. I mean, he's joyful and happy and excited, and it has a future. It's about really engaging in a broader view of living. And through that healing relationship with the horse, that meaningful relationship with being able to embrace something I never thought was possible, versus being, I'm stuck, a wounded warrior, oh boy.
Being able to talk to her and have her respond to me, yeah, it makes me feel better, yeah. Okay.
So you could just go back to where you were, apply pressure. That's it. Now release the pressure. There.
Very good. See her legs crossing it? Oh, keep going.
The best thing is like kind of developing a relationship and getting to know her and gaining her trust and, just making friends with the horse,
Every time they come, they're nervous. Every time they leave, they're joyful and more confident. So each one builds on each other. So not only confidence, but a new worldview. I mean, and that's huge, to think that somebody who couldn't drive somewhere on their own is doing it and taking other people. That changes your world.
Let's do another circle. Yeah, pause, lady.
Okay, well, we're done.
We saw that. And I thank you so much.
No,
You
it's,
can't believe how
no.
much.
I thank you.
Oh,
You know what? I thank you, Emerson, because you've given me a purpose as well. When I retired from polo and my world of that all ended, I was lost.
yeah.
I got lost. So now coming to this program and being able to help you is giving me another sense of purpose in life.
Well, you can't imagine how much I appreciate it. I have gained so much. My wife could tell you how I feel every time coming home from here, and what you've done for me has been spectacular.
And what I will continue to do.
And I appreciate
And what
that
you're
so
doing,
much.
and what I respect is what you do for me.
Well, we're a team.
Yes, we are, sir.
I've worked with veterans living with challenging mental health problems for 20 plus years, and my whole journey has been to try to connect people to living. And this is what Horses for Heroes is doing for these veterans, is it's connecting them to living. It's not focused on what's wrong with me, it's focused on what's right with me. So it touches my heart deeply, and I will advocate for it.